What are dangling modifiers in English grammar? To understand what are dangling modifiers, first you need to understand what are modifiers. A modifier in English grammar is a word or a group of words that modifies or changes the behavior of another word or another group of words. A red car drove by fast. This sentence has two modifiers. The adjective red modifies the noun car. The adverb fast modifies the verb drove. A modifier in English grammar gives you extra information about a person, about a thing, about an expression, or even something that is happening. They are called modifiers because they modify something. If you say, a green car drove by slowly, the entire nature of the sentence gets modified. The car becomes green and it is being driven slowly. Hence, the sentence is modified. Modifiers can also be time related. He took notes from her yesterday. When did he take the notes? Yesterday. Yesterday is a modifier here because it tells you when the act of taking notes took place. Modifiers can also be place related. The dog is sitting under the table. Where is the dog sitting? Under the table is the modifier of the act of the dog sitting. Modifiers can also be person related. The pasta was made by Shashi. What is special about the pasta? Made by Shashi, which is the modifier of pasta. So now you know what is a modifier. It can be a single word, it can be a phrase, it can be a group of words. We are now ready to learn about dangling modifiers. They are called dangling modifiers because they are wrongly used. They are just left dangling there, literally. When such modifiers are used, you don't know who or what they are modifying. Their presence is confusing. For example, in the sentence, running rapidly around the corner, the view took her breath away. The phrase, running rapidly around the corner, is a dangling modifier. It appears to modify the view, but logically it should modify a person who is running, not the view itself. The corrected sentence might be, running rapidly around the corner, she was amazed by the breathtaking view. Here it is clear that she is the one running, not the view. Running rapidly around the corner should be modifying she, but in the wrong version of the sentence, it seems to be modifying view. Having finished the assignment, the TV was turned on. It seems that TV was turned on after TV finished the assignment, which is not the case. The correct sentence should be, having finished the assignment, I turned on the TV. Now it is clear that it was I who finished the assignment and not the TV. Here are 10 examples of sentences with dangling modifiers and their corrected versions. Dangling. After reading the book, the movie seemed disappointing. It is not clear to whom the movie seemed disappointing. To the book? To the movie itself? No, the movie seemed disappointing to the person who first read the book and then watched the movie. Corrected. After reading the book, she found the movie disappointing. Dangling. Watching through the window, the birds seemed to be dancing in the rain. Did the birds watch through the window while dancing in the rain? No. It was a person who saw the birds dancing in the rain through the window. Corrected. As she watched through the window, she noticed the birds seemed to be dancing in the rain. Dangling. Walking into the room, the painting caught his eye immediately. Who walked into the room? The painting? No, it was a person who walked into the room and saw the painting. Corrected. As he walked into the room, he immediately noticed the painting. Dangling. To win the race, a new strategy must be implemented. As it is, there is no problem in the sentence. The only problem with the sentence seems to be that who should implement the strategy. Corrected. To win the race, the team must implement a new strategy. Now we know that it's the team that should implement a new strategy. Dangling. While baking, the phone rang. When you read this sentence, it seems as if the phone itself was baking, and while it was baking, it rang. Corrected. While she was baking, the phone rang. Dangling. After finishing the assignment, the TV was a great distraction. It seems as if the TV finished the assignment, and after finishing the assignment, it became a great distraction. Corrected. After she finished the assignment, she found the TV to be a great distraction. Dangling. Having arrived late for the meeting, a written apology was necessary. In itself, the sentence seems correct, but it may confuse you, thinking that it was the apology that has arrived late. Again, personally, I don't see anything wrong in this sentence, although it can be corrected. Corrected. Having arrived late for the meeting, she realized a written apology was necessary. Dangling. Jumping out of the airplane, the earth seemed to rush up to meet him. This is definitely a dangling sentence. It feels like the earth first jumps out of the plane and then seems to rush up to the person. Corrected. As he jumped out of the airplane, he saw the earth rushing up to meet him. Dangling. To improve her health, jogging every morning became her new routine. In this sentence, it seems as if jogging wants to improve her health and therefore it becomes her new routine every morning. This is a slightly difficult dangling modifier example to understand. Corrected. To improve her health, she started jogging every morning as her new routine. Dangling. Flying over the African landscape, the elephants appeared tiny. It's easy to understand why this sentence has a dangling modifier, right? It seems as if the elephants were flying over the African landscape and that's how they appeared tiny. Corrected. As we were flying over the African landscape, we noticed that the elephants appeared tiny. Personally, I don't think dangling modifiers are grammatically wrong, although technically they may seem wrong. You may use dangling modifiers when you are speaking. Going to the market, I saw her. Seems fine when one is speaking. You may come across such a headline in a newspaper. Caught in the storm, many homes were flooded. The headline makes perfect sense to you despite using a dangling modifier. I hope this video has helped you understand what are dangling modifiers in English grammar. If you like the video or if you find it useful, click the like icon or subscribe to my channel or click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever I upload such videos. Thanks for watching.